Hi everyone. So being bilingual or multilingual has some amazing benefits. On a personal level, it can boost your brain power. Studies have shown that speaking more than one language can improve problem-solving skills, creativity, and even delay the onset of age-related cognitive decline. It opens up a world of new connections, allow you to communicate with more people, enjoy foreign films and books in their original forms, and have richer travel experiences. Professionally, it's a huge asset in our globalized world, opening doors to international business and diplomacy, as stated in Martin and Nakayama. However, it's not without its challenges. Sometimes you might struggle to find a perfect word, or you might mix up grammar rules between languages. There can also be social pressure or even prejudice if one of your languages is not valued by the dominant culture. This brings to the code switching ideology, which is when a speaker alternates between two or more languages and language varieties in a single conversation. It's a natural and often strategic part of being bilingual. It's appropriate in many situations. For instance, you might switch to a different language to express a concept that doesn't translate well, to build solidarity with someone who shares your linguistic background, or to fit in with a particular group. It's a way to navigate different social contexts and express identity, as we learned in the textbook of Martin and Nakayama. So when co-cultures, which is smaller groups within a large dominant culture, interact with dominant groups, they often have to adapt their communication styles. We describe several ways this happens by the textbook of Martin Nakayama. It includes assimilations, where individuals try to adapt the communication patterns of dominant culture, and also accommodations, where they try to find a middle ground, maintaining their own style while also adapting some of the dominant group's patterns, and separations, where they actively resist conforming and stick to their own communication style, often interacting mainly within their own group. If I had to categorize my own style, I did say a bit of a hybrid, but I lean more towards being a low context communicator. I really value clarity and directness. I prefer when people say what they mean, and I try to do the same to avoid misunderstandings. I think it's more efficient, especially in professional or academic settings. However, with close friends and family, I definitely shift more towards a high context style. We have so much shared history and understanding that a single look or a short phrase can communicate a whole paragraph worth of meaning. We do not spell everything out because the context of our relationship fills in the blanks. So regarding cultural rules, the way I was raised taught me that since silence that have many meanings. It's not just an empty space between words. Sometimes silence is a sign of respect, giving someone the floor to think and speak without interruptions. In other situations, it can signal disagreement or discomfort when you don't want to cause a direct confrontation. In public speech, the rule was always to be thoughtful and considerate. You should speak clearly and with purpose, but also be aware of your audience and avoid saying things that could be unnecessarily hurtful or offensive. It's about finding balance between expressing your own thoughts and maintaining social harmony. Thank you.